They're muddy, full of stagnant water, and home to a vast array of wildlife. Once thought as worthless wasteland, swamps and wetlands are now known to be nature's water filter, flood runoff plain, and breeding grounds for thousands of species. Many swamps were drained and converted to farmland or used as dumping grounds for waste. Fences were put up and roads were constructed across them, disrupting their natural flow. Some swamps and wetlands are today being restored and preserved through conservation efforts. Introducing this year's Fondy Heat competition, Swamp Mania. Your mission is to bring the swamp's creatures to safety, bridge the swamp's road and fences while cleaning up toxic waste. The field is a 4-foot by 8-foot sheet divided in two 4 by 4-foot halves. Around the perimeter and through the middle is a 2.5-inch high solid wood fence. There are 4 blue frogs, 4 red frogs, 3 blue alligators, and 3 red alligators. In 3 corners of each half of the field, there are blue and red toxic waste barrels. There are 2 green frogs, 1 on each side, perched on a 5-inch high tree. There are 2 green alligators, 1 on each side, at the bottom of a 2.5-inch deep swimming pool. There is a road on each side referred to as Alligator Alley. On Alligator Alley, there are 2 golden frogs and 2 golden alligators. In the middle of each side of the field is a 12-inch diameter circle known as the Swamp Dance Circle. And at the end of both sides of the fields are 12-inch square home bases. Let's watch one side of the field during one of the 2.5-minute matches. Robots can either autonomously or by remote control retrieve their color frogs and return them to base for 3 points each. Likewise, robots can either autonomously or by remote control retrieve their color alligators and return them to base for 3 points each. Robots can either autonomously or by remote control retrieve the green alligator in the pool and return it to base for 6 points. Robots can either autonomously or by remote control retrieve the green frog on the tree and return it to base for 6 points. Robots can either autonomously or by remote control retrieve any of their color toxic waste barrels and return it to base for 6 points each. Robots can autonomously only retrieve the gold frog on Alligator Alley and return it to base for 10 points. Robots can only autonomously retrieve the gold alligator on Alligator Alley and return it to base for 10 points. Robots can only autonomously drive to the Swamp Dance Circle and perform a swamp dance. This dance must include a light show, a shimmy, shuffle, and a spin. A complete dance is worth 10 points. Cooperative efforts between alliance partners are encouraged. Alliance partners are on opposite sides of the fields. Frogs, gators, and barrels transported over the fence and brought to base by your alliance partner score double their home side value. a blue frog or gator scored on the red side or a red frog or gator scored on the blue side are worth 6 points each. A blue barrel scored on the red side or a red barrel scored on the blue side are worth 12 points each. Only one remote control is allowed for the entire field, and alliance partners must pre-plan and share the remote control. Have fun planning, building, programming, and competing in the 2012 Fondy Heat Robotics Competition, Swamp Mania.